Okay, last time we were here, we installed the latest theme. So now let's go ahead and do some configuration, and let's go to Appearance, Themes, and then Customize, and see how we can customize this page. One of the things we can do is we have a site title and just another WordPress site. Of course, we fixed this already before, but the best tennis site in the Low Country. Alright, then we can also do our colors. So we can select a background color if we wish. So let's just go with the brown. Looks good to me. Alright, the next thing we can do is we can have a header image. And I'm going to go ahead and select a new image. And select files, and I'm going to go into our images folder and do our tennis logo. Okay, that's it right there. And I'm going to put in a caption, the tennis center logo, and my alternate text is the same thing. Logo, and a description, the logo for the Trident Tennis Center. Alright, once we do that, then I'm going to click on the bottom here where it says select and crop. It wants to crop it because it's a little bit too big the way it is. So I'm going to go ahead and tell them to go ahead and crop that image. All we want is a little bit of tennis balls up there anyway. Alright. There we go. So that's how it looks. And we move on down. We can, if we wanted to, put a background image in. So right now we don't have an image. I can select a file. The file I'm going to do is main background like we had on our other website. You can see it overwrites the brown now with that website, so that works nice. We want to tile across, starting with the left and then fixed. Now the last thing is a static front page. Make sure you change it to sample page so this page shows up. Okay, because we deleted our post, so we can't use the post page for that. Alright, once we're done, we can go ahead and save and publish. And then we'll close this box. And I'll come over here and visit the site. And this is what our site looks like right now with the sample page, which we don't want, but our last step in this whole thing is we're going to have to go and create a home page, or a page that we want to use as our home. So we will go back up to Trident Tennis, go back to the dashboard, and we're going to create a new page. So we're going to go to Pages, and then All Pages. We can just add a new, but let's see what we got so far. So we just got the sample page. So let's go ahead and add a new page. Now for the new page, I'm going to call this Trident Home. Now I have to put something in this box here. This is visual right here. Now this is visual, allows me to go ahead and type in whatever I want if I feel like it. But we already have stuff. We already have a page created, so we can go to text. This is going to give us an HTML view. So the next thing we want to do is we want to go into HTML-Kit, open up our index page. So sorry about that. So I go ahead and go in, open up our index page. What I want to copy is what's in the body, because that's what we're really editing there. Now I don't need to have all these links on the bottom. So I'm going to start to the left of paragraph, move up to H1, copy that, and I'm done. Now I'll move back to my page and I'll paste it in. Remember, the template is going to provide the style, but we still need to have the structure of elements that we're going to be using within the site, and that's why we need the HTML. So when you create your source code for the website, you want to make sure that you use your hyperlink, hypertext tags, elements in it. All right, now that I have my new page, I can tell it to publish this. All right, so there is that. Notice it calls it Trident Home, and let's go ahead and view the page and see how it's going to look. All right, so that's how it's going to look. And notice it has, notice it has this right here, this posted on. Not liking that. All right, but let's do one last thing. Notice our home page goes to sample. One of the last things we're going to do is we're going to go into and customize our theme. And here it comes. And what we're going to change on this is we're going to change our static page So our static page instead of sample page, I'm going to make it our Trident home page. And then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to save and publish. Then I'm going to close this box here. And let's go back. And now I'm going to click and say visit our website. So what's going to come up is our Trident home. Notice our sample page is there as a link because it's going to add every page to that menu setting. We're going to get rid of that sample page. We don't need it anymore. But I'm not liking this right here. This is for a blog, so I'm disappointed in this sample. But we've learned some good stuff. We learned how to do a theme, bring a theme in. Now sometimes when you bring a theme in, some unforeseen consequences. Plus we got to get rid of all this junk on the right hand side. But this right here, after doing some research, I found that it is you can't get out of it unless you're going to go ahead and get into the plumbing of WordPress and get it out. And I don't understand why the people who created this theme wouldn't have it so that we can say yes or no and have it automatically do it. But this is assuming that this is going to be again a blog page, and we don't want that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go back to the dashboard, and I'm going to say, you know what, I'm not really feeling it for that theme, so I'm going to go to the themes page, and I'm going to say, you know, that not really crazy about that, so I want to use a different theme. And the theme I want to use is this one down here, 2012. I actually like that theme. So let's go ahead and activate that one. And that's the beauty of WordPress, is that changing the look and feel of our site is really pretty easy. So let's go ahead and let's go to Trident Tennis again. But before I do that, let us go to customization. So when we customize this, we're going to go into static pages and notice that Trident Home is still working. That's great. If we want, we can go ahead and also change some of the colors. So let's say we want to use our brown and our background color. So this is our header cutter now that we're going to do, and I want that to be a deep green. I like that, almost black, so make it all as green. And then for my background color, I'm going to also use a green, and I'm going to use a much lighter green though. So yeah, let's try that one. All right. And again, we can have a background image if we want. And the background image is going to be our main background. There we go. And now that we've done all that, we're going to go ahead and save and publish. So we've brought in a new theme. We've inherited a lot of the stuff that was already in the other theme, but we've added a few extras. Now we're going to save and publish. And then once I've saved it, I'm going to close this. I'm going into tennis and then visit site. And there it is. So we have our sample page and our home page. It's unfortunate. We'll have to get rid of that. What next thing we're going to do is build some more, because again I'm over 10 minutes. So the next thing we're going to do is start building some more pages and then start messing around with this side stuff and the menu that we have up here.